Hi, this is John. In this video, I'll help you understand how sales is being done in Dovyo CRM. Before going to the sales model, let us understand what are all the settings or setups you can do for the sales model. For that, move your cursor to the left side navbar and scroll down for setup, hit on it and go to the finance section. In this finance section, you will see tax rates, currencies, payment modes and expense categories. This speaks of what are all you can create in this finance model. For example, when I go to tax rate, you can define the tax rates for yourself based on it is interstate or it is intrastate. Likewise, you can create it. Then you can go to setup, finance again. In currencies, you can set some base currencies. That is, you can create any currencies you want. Here we have USD, EUR and INR. In this, I have set INR as this currency. All these will get reflected in the sales model. Alright, so in finance, if we go to payments mode again, this is a payment mode that is an offline payment mode. Whereas if you want to get into any payment gateways, you can go to this setup, settings, payment gateways. Okay, so click on active. This will get reflected in the sales model, for which you can create proposal, estimate, invoice, credit notes and everything you want. So nextly, in the finance section, if we go for expense categories, you can create an expense category such that when you go for an expense creation in this model, this will get reflected there. So now I go to setup, and there are certain things that we have to look into before we initiate or start with the sales model. For that, go to settings of setup. You can see finance. When you hit on finance, we will get these many tabs. That is general, invoices, credit note, estimate, proposals. So what are all the base settings that you want to define or you want to give it as per your business need? You can set accordingly, and when you hit on save, all these changes will get saved. Also, in the same settings, if we go to payment gateways, Dovyo CRM helps you with CC Avenue, Pay You Money. So these are the payment gateways and the settings of the same, such that when it is being setted and saved, these things will be enabled in your sales model. Also, you can create a custom fields for a sales model. For that, go to setup and custom field section, hit on fields and create. In this create or new custom field dialog box, you can create a custom field and make this field belongs to either to invoice or credit note or estimate or proposal or items, wherever you want to. Give a field name and give in the necessary details and click on save. Once done, you will get the created custom field to be displayed here, and it says where it belongs to indeed. So once the necessary configurations of settings have been made, move your cursor to the left navbar where you can see sales model. In the sales model, you can create proposal, estimate, invoices, record your payments, credit notes and add items. And there is something very much important before we go to create a proposal, estimate, invoice, record your payments or make a credit note. That is add items. Go to sales, hit on items. You'll get this page where it will help you to create an item, or you can import a bulk items, or also you can group these items. So before creation, just hit on groups. If you want to add any new group which has been created already as like this, you can type a name, hit on new group. Your new groups will be created here. Alright, so then move to create. So in this create, you will see a page where you can add new items. That is, give a description for the item. If you want to give a long description, please go on. And the base currency that has been already set in the settings, INR, that is being displayed here. Mention the rate. If you want to provide tax, go for it. If you don't want to provide tax, please ignore it. Then if you feel that it is other than the state that you are residing in, hit on interstate tax, give it as per the business need. If you want to provide HSN code, go for it. Units, and if you want to give a color code to identify this item, please give a color code. This is a custom field. You can create it, and also you can get the group as said earlier and get it tagged here such that the created item will be tagged along to this group. So now hit on save. Your new item will be created and it will be displayed here. Also, if you want to import a bulk number of items, go to import items. As we have seen already, you will be displayed with a set of data set. You can download it through this download sample, give the necessary details of everything and hit on save in the CSV data format. Once gets saved, click on choose the file, stimulate it such that it gets validation, and all the validated data will be considered and imported here when you hit on the import icon. That is the import button. Once the items are created, go to the left navbar to the sales model, hit on proposal. Here you can create a proposal. For that, hit on create. So it will bring you to this add new proposal page, and you can create proposal for a lead and also for a customer as per your business need. So give the desired field, give the title, give the date, and the expiry date says on which date this proposal will get expired. The currency will be set in as your base currency that you have given in these settings. If you want to feel or if you want to change it, you can change it over here by hitting on the drop down. And the discount type, you can give discount either before tax or after tax. And if you want to set a status of this new proposal, you can set any status, and you can assign any sale agent for this proposal. So if you want to give a GST, you can give a GST here. This is a custom field. If you feel it mandatory, create a custom field in the setup settings, come here and it will get displayed where you can give in the data. So if you want to make payment mode for this proposal, hit on it, choose a payment mode, and when you give or fill in the details, for example, I want to give it for a customer, the data will be captured automatically here in the to address, because we have already created this customer in the customer's model, right? So the billing, shipping address, everything, every minute details that you have given earlier will get captured here. If you want to set tags, you can give tags. If you want to allow comments, please go on, it will allow you to make comments. So nextly, if you want to make this proposal for quantity, or if you want to make this for hours, click on hours. And if you want to make it both for both quantity and hours, you can do it. So let me do it for quantity here. For that, from the added items, select any of the items here such that it will get displayed along with the rates, and if any HSN code is given, every details will be captured. For this item, there was no HSN code, there is no color code, only quantity and rates have been given and no taxes given. When you hit on the tick mark, the item will be added here. See, you can also understand the billing amounts. So if the user or the business demands a discount, you can give discounts in two ways, either through percentage or through fixed amount. So if you give some amount and discount type is like after tax, alright, so I'll give it before tax, you can see minus 50 is being done. If I give it after tax, that will also get displayed here. If you want to make any adjustments, you can give any number in the input field, okay, so that adjustments can be done. And if you think that there should be some predefined client note be given, you can make some predefined templates over here. And if you want to define any terms and conditions for this proposal, you can just type in here, click on save and send. Once save and send is done, your proposal will be created here in the list page with all the details and particulars of the same. This created list page also helps you in certain features, like if you want to check on to which customer, you can click on this customer, it will directly redirect you to the customer details page. So if this has been invoiced, it will be notified here. And if you want to change the status of the proposal here itself, you can do the same. The created proposal page will look like this. In the proposal tab, it captures all the details that you have given during the creation of the proposal. The to address, the shipping address, the from address, sale agent, and all the details, including the items that you have been added with the billing details. If you want to create a task for any of these items, you can create it under the actions tab. Moreover, it also describes about the creator of the proposal, the company name, the status, the date and the expiry date, and when it got created. Alright, so in the comment section, you can make any comment for this proposal. You can create a reminder also for this proposal. You can put on a task for the proposal. You can add notes for the proposal. Also, you can make n number of attachments for the proposal too. So, the more options speaks of the following. If you want to change any status of the proposal, you can do it in the more. If you want to view the proposal, This helps you to view the created proposal. If you want to copy the proposal, your proposal will be copied with a different proposal ID. So if you want to delete the entire proposal, you can hit on delete. Also, if you want to see, or that is you want to view this proposal in a PDF format, you can view it in the PDF format. Or else if you want to download it, the PDF format, you can download it. Also, custom PDFs are available. If you want to send this proposal to an email, you can hit on this mailbox icon. This page will get displayed where you can attach this PDF given the mail ID and with the predefined body messages. Or if you want to edit and create any body message, you can do it and click on save. Once done, your mail will be sent, and this can be tracked in the emails tracking tab. That is, the customer accessed or examined, or whether they have not accessed or examined the mails. That is, the mails can be tracked. Also, in the views tracking tab, it helps you to understand whether the customer has viewed or reviewed the proposal. If you want to convert this proposal, you can convert it from here to an estimate or for an invoice. So convert estimate, when I give, your proposal will be converted, and this is the page that it got converted to estimate. All the details will be captured, and when you scroll down, if you feel to add a few more items, you can add over here. Or if you want to delete an item, you can hit on this delete icon also, such that your records will be changed. And when you give on save and send, your proposal has been converted to estimate successfully with an estimate number here. The converted estimate will be represented here, and when you hit on it, it will redirect you to this estimate page, where in the estimate tab you can find all the details of this estimate. That is, you got it converted from the proposal. It captures all the details for this estimate, including the items that you are going to build. You can also make tasks for these action items. Then in the activity log, you can see all the activities that have been carried forward for this estimate. If you want to create a reminder, you can do it by setting a reminder here. If you want to put a task specifically, you can put it or create it from here itself. If you want to add notes, you can add notes from here. And if you want to edit it, you can hit on this and edit, as like in proposal 2. And if you want to send it as an email, you can send it as an email that you have done also in the proposal. Similarly, it is being done. Once an email is sent, you can track this email in this emails tracking tab, and also you can have an understanding whether the customer has accessed or viewed the email under views tracking tab. So if a customer has active n number of estimates for this same customer, that will also get displayed here. Moreover, in the more option, you can change the status. You can copy this estimate, you can attach this file, and if you want to view this estimate, you can view this estimate likewise. And if you want to view it in a PDF format, you can also be helped to view it in the PDF format. And custom PDFs can also be created based on the need. If you want to download it, you can download it. If the business feels that this estimate has to be converted to an invoice, you can convert it from here, or you can convert it directly from the proposal itself. So when I convert it, it gets converted, and the invoice has been numbered, and it captures all the specific details, including the actionable items, the billing address, the from address, and who has converted this invoice, every particulars of it. So in the task tab here, you can create a task, and in the activity log, it helps us to understand what are all the activities that have been carried forward for this particular invoice. If you want to create a reminder for this invoice, you can set a reminder for this invoice. If you want to make notes for this invoice, you can do it in the notes tab. Similarly, if you want to send an email to the customer, you can hit on this send to email icon and fill in all the necessary details. Click on save, your email will be sent. And if you feel to track this email, your emails can be tracked under this emails tracking tab. And if you want to understand whether the customer has access to review the invoice, you can see it that in the views tracking tab. If there happens a need to edit this invoice, you can hit on this edit icon, and in the more option, you can change the status of this invoice. You can copy this invoice and you can attach a file. Or if you want to view this invoice as a customer, you can also view this invoice as a customer. And if you want to pay it from here, you can pay or make payments here. Until you make a payment, the status will remain as unpaid, which is also getting reflected here as unpaid. So in the payments tab, it When you click on it, if any payment is being received, the payment will be recorded here with the transaction ID and the mode if they have any description along with that. So click on save. The payment will get recorded and that will be displayed in this payments section. When you click on the recorded payment, it will help you to understand for what reason the payment has been made. So payment for this invoice, how much amount and what is the mode, and this is the receipt that shows that this is the payment that has been made and for whom it has been made. So in the more option, you can view it as a default PDF as like this, or if you want to download it, click on more and this icon. So if you want to delete it, you can delete here also. So if you want to send in as an email to the client, click on this email icon that helps you to send, which we saw as like in proposal, invoices, estimates and all. This will help you to send the email too. If you want to create a credit note, move your cursor to the left side navbar, hit on sales model, go to credit note. When you click on it, it will help you to land in this page where in the create option, when you click on it, it will let you to display add new credit note. In this, fill in all the mandate details as like we did it for proposal, estimate and other models of sales. So give the necessary details and add the items for which item you want to make a credit note. Once done, or if you want to give any discount as like in percentage or fixed amount, you can go over here. Once done with all the predefined notes or the terms and conditions, click on save and send. When you do it, you will get the credit note displayed here. I click on it, I get the entire details of what are all being created for this credit note and for which item it is being created, the bill ID address, the shipping address, the to address, everything, and the from address, all which is in the credit note. So in the invoices credited, if there are any invoices to be credited or got created for this credit note, it will be getting displayed in this page of invoices created tab. So the refunds, you can check on what are all the refunds are taken place. That is being displayed in the refunds tab. And the reminders, if you want to set any credit note reminder, hit on it, create a reminder, as we do create reminders everywhere. Click on save, your reminders will get displayed here. Nextly, if you want to apply this credit note for invoicing, apply to invoice and it will give the entire details. Hit on apply, your credit note will get applied as an invoice. In the edit icon, it will allow you to make addition if you want to proceed, and in the more, if you want to make any refunds, you can do it over here. If you want to make this credit note as void, hit on it and it will become void. Want to attach file, you can attach files by clicking on it. If you feel that you want to delete this credit note, please do hit on this delete. You will get the entire record being deleted. Also, if you want to view it in PDF, give PDF and this icon. It will help you to view your credit note in the PDF format. Or else if you want to download it, click on this PDF and hit download. Your credit note will be downloaded as a PDF. Moreover, in the sales model for proposal, estimate, invoice, everything, there will be a search bar where you can search any of your proposal if you want it. The search contains co-filters, and if you want to search it via custom filters, also you can do the search with custom filters. And if you want to make your search with estimate, the same will be here. You can give the necessities and you can hit on search, it will get displayed. Similarly for invoices and also for payments, for credit notes, yes, you can do it, and for items also. And this is how you make your sales with Dovyo CRM. If you have any further clarifications or queries, please do feel free to connect with our customer success specialist or an associate so that you will be guided furthermore in detail. Thank you.